Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That is right, folks. We have them. The 2019 Oscar nominations were announced last week, and in this video, I will do my very best and attempt to predict the winners of those nominations, or about half of them because there are so many. I hate to repeat myself, but I'll say it again. 2018, in my opinion, was a weaker year for movies. So I don't totally feel like this year's Oscar nominations are as strong compared to the last several years' nominations at the Oscars. Which is not a bad thing per se. There are still some very good movies that were given nominations at this year's Oscars, but if you put up this year's nominations next to the last several years' nominations at the Oscars, I don't think there's much of a comparison there. After all, it is just my opinion at the end of the day, and I'm sure most of you guys probably don't care what I have to say, but you're still watching my video, aren't you? And I'm very happy and thankful that you are. So, without further ado, let's start my Oscar predictions for the 2019 Oscars. Alright, let's see here. Oh, that's right, it's blank. Don't believe everything you see in a thumbnail. It's 2019, people. I have technology here. Let's start off with visual effects, a year that I do at least feel we're strong in the visual effects department. The nominations are Avengers: Infinity War, Christopher Robin, First Man, Ready Player One, and Solo: A Star Wars Story. All good nominations, all deserving nominations, but the film that I feel like is the rightful winner and the movie that will win this award is Ready Player One, because 70% of that movie was CGI. I mean, come on, it looks so cool. That has to win. Original song, I'm not even gonna bother naming the other nominations because I truly believe that All the Stars was by far the best song to come from any film this year. The movie it came from was Black Panther, a phenomenal song, one of my favorite songs from 2018. If it does not win, I will riot. Next, I'll do one of the sound categories. Let's do Best Sound Editing. The nominations are Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, A Quiet Place, and Roma. I think that A Quiet Place will snag this award. My reasoning for that is because A Quiet Place is a movie that is about 60% silent. The scenes you implement sound into a movie like this, it must be precise. And I thought everything in the sound department with A Quiet Place was spot on. Best film editing, the nominations are BlacKkKlansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, Green Book, The Favorite, and Vice. Vice should win. They edited the crap out of that movie, but I know it won't. So therefore, my predicted winner for this category is BlacKkKlansman, because there were some very interesting edits within that film, and you know exactly which edits I'm talking about. Best cinematography, the nominations are Cold War, The Favorite, Never Look Away, Roma, and A Star Is Born. I had never heard of Never Look Away, so I'm completely taking that out of the equation here. The nominee that I believe will come away with the prize for Best Cinematography is Roma, and my reasoning for that is because in the back of my mind, the vibe I've been recently getting is that Roma will sweep at the Oscars this year or win a lot of these categories. That's my belief right now. I'll throw Best Adapted and Original Screenplay into one. I'll give my predicted winners for both of those right now. Without naming the other nominees, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Roma will win Original Screenplay. Adapted Screenplay, I think BlacKkKlansman, because of the impact that film had on many people. It makes sense, and for those two films to win these categories, I think adds up the most. Here we go, Best Animated Feature. Oh. The nominations for this category are Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Mirai, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. We all know that one of these films should not win, and when I say we, I mean I know one of these films should not win, but it probably will. From my standpoint, Into the Spider-Verse should come away with this award, or even Ralph Breaks the Internet, but I don't think they will. So Incredibles 2 will most likely win this award, unfortunately. Now we get into the categories where I have to say people's names, and keep in mind, I cannot pronounce all of these names because these people come from different countries than me. I apologize, but some of these names I'm not going to be able to get down. For Best Director, the nominations are Spike Lee, Powell, the guy from Cold War, the director of that, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his last name, Yorgos Lanthimos, director of The Favorite, Alfonso Cuarón, Roma, and Adam McKay for Vice. I'm staying true to my word once again. I think Alfonso Cuarón will win this award for the film Roma. It just makes the most amount of sense. It seems like the Academy is all over Roma. They absolutely love this film. And him as a director, the guy has always been extremely talented. It makes so much sense for this guy to win this award. Best Supporting Actress, the nominations are Amy Adams, Marina de Tavira, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, from Roma, Regina King, Emma Stone, and Rachel Weisz. All very good actresses. Each one of them deserve to win this award, but I'm going to go off the winner from the Golden Globe of this category that's most similar and say Regina King takes home this award for Best Supporting Actress. Best Supporting Actor, the nominations are Mahershala Ali, Adam Driver, Sam Elliott, Richard E. Grant, as well as Sam Rockwell for his role in Vice as George W. Bush. Again, going off the Golden Globes, the winner of this award that was most similar at that award ceremony, it seems likely to me that Mahershala Ali will win this award just like he did at that award ceremony. He also won this award for the movie Moonlight 2 years ago, so give the guy another award for the movie Green Book. Best Lead Actress, the nominations are the lady from Roma, whose name I cannot pronounce, Glenn Close from The Wife, Olivia Colman, The Favorite, Lady Gaga, Star is Born, and Melissa McCarthy for Can You Ever Forgive Me? Originally, I was thinking Lady Gaga would win this award, and I think there's a very good chance she can still. And I hate to keep basing off my predictions from the Golden Globes, but every year it seems like these two award ceremonies are connected with the winners. I could see Lady Gaga coming in second place for this award, and she probably deserves it the most, but Glenn Close won this award at the Golden Globes this year, so I must connect the two and say she'll win this award for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, but if she does not, Lady Gaga will probably win from what I've seen. This award is probably the easiest one to predict at the entire Oscars ceremony, but nonetheless, the nominations for Best Actor are Christian Bale, Bradley Cooper, Willem Dafoe, Rami Malek, as well as Viggo Mortensen. Best Actor could go any direction, but the consensus prediction for this award seems to be Rami Malek for his role as Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. He's the guy that's been talked about as the best actor in all of 2018 for the last several months, so if he did not win, that'd be a huge shocker. Originally, I think most people thought that Bradley Cooper would win, but now it seems like the tables have turned more towards Rami Malek for his role in Bohemian Rhapsody. Finally, we've saved best for last, as always. Best Picture, the nominees are Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star is Born, and Vice. As I previously stated, I don't feel like this year's Oscar nominations were that strong, and it all begins with Best Picture. I could pick apart these 8 films that were nominated for this category and say there were several other movies that were more deserving to be nominated in this category. But what can you do? You can't argue with the Academy. It's their decision. These are the movies they felt were the strongest this past year. But they're allowed to nominate 10 movies for this category, and for whatever reason, they only picked 8. That makes no sense to me. They could have just thrown in Avengers Infinity War and Mission Impossible Fallout. Whatever, I'm not going to go into depth and rant about this for the next 30 minutes. My predicted winner for Best Picture at the 2019 Oscars is Roma. Again, I think Roma will come away with the most wins this year at the Oscars, and it's really surprising considering this movie was put on Netflix in the United States. And there you have it. Those are my predicted winners for the 2019 Oscars. Whether or not I like it, it doesn't really matter because this is the Academy's decision. And I know a lot of people are pretty much upset with the Academy every year. Nothing we can really do though as movie fans, especially movie fans of blockbuster films that are always constantly overlooked. I hope in the near future they start looking deeper into fan favorite films, and Black Panther does give us hope to eventually reach that goal. So guys, if you agree or disagree with the 2019 Oscar nominations and my predicted winners, be sure to let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are. And it seems to me like I have an early screening for Alita Battle Angel, so I will be seeing that movie within the next couple of days, and that review should come out very soon for you all. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.